We're going to start out, and I'm going to do just a very quick run through of the tools that I use in 99.99% of my trading, just so that we're on the same page. And then we're going to look at a couple of interesting trades. And then we'll answer questions until people have had enough. Raise your hand if you know what a median line is or a pitchfork. Half-ish. Okay, that's good. I'm lucky enough to have studied under Dr. Andrews, who unfortunately is no longer with us. I was very young at the time, and spent a lot of time over a long period of time down in South Miami. My brother lived in Hialeah. They developed this in the 1920s. Dr. Andrews made $55 million for himself in the first 18 months of the stock crash. He made $450 million for the Kennedys, for Joseph Kennedy, which was his big client. His partner, Roger Babson, Alan Andrews, A-L-A-N. If you go to my website, believe me, you can see his original course free. It's all there free. It's pages and pages and pages of stuff. Roger Babson introduced him to the concept of action-reaction, Sir Isaac Newton, which is where this all comes from. He traded alongside of him, made a similar amount of money, and then founded Babson College for his three daughters because he didn't believe, interesting guy, ran for president in 1940. He didn't believe there were any universities, Harvard, Princeton, those places were all bastions of terrible people. So he founded Babson College for girls only, and then sent his three daughters there. Now, of course, it's a university and it's a co-ed. But you can go there, you can see Sir Isaac Newton's house, you can see the Gravitation Institute, you can see all of Isaac Newton's work. It's a very fascinating place, and he's done a great job of archiving stuff. I'm lucky enough to own all of Babson's papers from the period, all of Andrews' work, and all of Marischal, who was the third person involved here. And between the University of Chicago and Stanford, we're now having all this stuff acid treated. We're at about 600,000 pages, plus some manuscripts. And then what we're going to do is we're going to digitalize it and put it on both websites at both universities. We just announced the Milton Friedman Institute of the University of Chicago, and we'll be taking George Marischal's hand charts, and they'll be put up as art, which will be fascinating from that period. So you'll be able to see all the stuff that went on behind the scenes with four presidents during that whole period from these guys that really moved the world. I mean, they pretty much brought J.P. Morgan to his knees, trading using this methodology. So that's where it comes from. It came from trading stocks, but you can use it on anything in any time frame from 8 ticks, 1 ticks, 352 ticks, all the way out to monthlies, and I do, in anything, including weather, and it forecasts beautifully. It's a leading indicator. It's one of the few leading indicators in the world. I don't use lagging indicators. I don't believe in them. I don't like them. It's simple to use, and it'll immediately show you where the probable path of price is to go.